Let's talk about the half volley. What is a half volley? Well, it's a volley, same volley technique. The only difference is it bounces before your contact. Most of the time this happens on a really short ball. You're near the net, maybe even in no man's land, and you'll be using the continental grip. So, situation where you have to hit a half volley, you're coming into net, someone hits a dipping shot at your feet, and your only shot is a volley, but it's going to bounce before you could fully get to it. Or you rather take it off the bounce, because if you try to get it before the bounce, you're super low and you're hitting up over the net, which is not ideal with a net player waiting to pounce on it. So a half volley could be a weapon in itself. It's not always a defensive reaction to a good shot at your feet near the net. So continental grip, ready position, just like a volley. And the technique is the same as a volley. You want contact out in front. This way we could see contact out in front. We want a little short swing path. We do not want this flapping going on with this manipulation. And we want to kind of follow through on it. So basically, we're going to take it on the bounce here, and it's the same as volley technique. Now, it's almost always a defensive shot because it's bouncing, you can't get to it, so it might be low. But with practice, you could angle it, or you could hit it deep down the middle and get no response if two players are at the net. Now, what you don't want to do is open up the racket face too much, because then it's too high. So like I said, it's the same technique on the volley, but just with a bounce. So bounces, forehand technique too. The short little racket path, contact out in front. You can use your legs if the situation and the placement of the ball allows it. You can still step in. It's just a bounce. So don't be afraid of the half volley. We are slow. Even the pros on their approach to the net sometimes have to hit a half volley to get to the net, to hit a volley and put pressure on the opponent. Now, don't think as the half volley a winning shot. It's a transition shot. It's a kind of shot that you might have to hit to make your way to a better position to hit the winning shot. So you just want to reset the point. So how do you reset the point on a half volley in doubles? One up, one back. Half volley should go to the baseline player, because generally you'll be hitting below the net. It will be rising. It's not an offensive shot. So the last thing you want to do is hit a half volley rising to the net player, because that's just going to put the ball in their wheelhouse. They'll put it away. So you're going to basically reset the point, hit it to the player in the back, and you made your way into the net, hopefully, and you'll be ready for their response. And you're putting the pressure on them even with a defensive style half volley. So that's the rule. If the ball is high, then you go to the net player. Steal time, you have the height advantage hitting down at their feet. That's when you go to the net player. So shot selection for the volley is just as important as the technique. Thanks for watching.